dances but never stays, and the breeze hums songs of forgotten days. Dragons guard their hoards beneath the tree. Books of spells drift softly on the breeze. The mossed cushions your weary feet, and the bees hum a tune that's bittersweet. Yes, you are here on the shady side, lost within the flow of the shifting tide, where the forest whispers and the brook does gleam. You're wandering deep in a waking dream. It's a place where the rules don't apply, where the trees seem to watch as you pass by. Every twist in the trail is a mystery. Every rustling leaf tells a history. Here you are on the shady side, dancing with the shadows, no need to hide, where the stream runs cool and the world's unseen, and the air is heavy with a magic sheen. Welcome to the shady side, my friend, where the tales are twisted, where past might bend. The brook it laughs, the shadows play, and the world feels strange in a curious way. 'Cause you are here on the shady side, chillin' where the secrets like to hide, where the sunlight dances but never stays, and the breeze hums songs of forgotten days. Dragons guard their hoards beneath the tree. Books of spells drift softly on the breeze. The mossed cushions your weary feet, and the bees hum a tune that's bittersweet. Yes, you are here on the shady side, lost within the flow of the shifting tide, where the forest whispers and the brook does gleam. You're wandering deep in a waking dream. It's a place where the rules don't apply, where the trees seem to watch as you pass by. Every twist in the trail is a mystery. Every rustling leaf tells a history. Here you are on the shady side, dancing with the shadows, no need to hide, where the stream runs cool and the world's unseen, and the air is heavy with a magic sheen. Welcome to the shady side, my friend, where the tales are twisted, where paths might bend. The brook it lies, the shadows play, and the world feels strange in a curious way. 'Cause you are here on the shady side, chilling where the secrets like to hide, where the sunlight dances but never stays, and the breeze hums songs of forgotten days.
Okay, friends. I got Celtic vibes from this. Oh, for real, Johnny. Celtic music is some of my favorite music in the entire world. When I was working with DJ Fluffsky, actually, a good friend of Alari, who is one of my mods, he was asking me what type of styles I enjoyed and, you know, what kind of vibe I was going for, because we'd gone back and forth with lyrics a little bit. And this is, hey, Laurie, there she is. My voice summoned her. And Riley, welcome back. We're gonna be hopping over to the camera in just a second here. Sandon, hello. Liam, hello. Early today, I see. I saw you over in Shake's stream earlier. I'm honored that you would pop over. I'm so tired. Oh, baby, me too. I am wildly tired right now. I'm getting by with hopes, prayers, and caffeine, Alari. We're gonna see how today goes. I'm hoping it's gonna go smoothly. I have a couple of things we can, yes, unity, Alari. You and me, baby. That's why I sent you that song earlier, because I was trying to get a little hyped up when I was putting my makeup on and stuff. Yes, Irish fairy tales, Johnny. Johnny knows what's going on. Johnny knows where the good literature lies. Okay, 8 minutes in. I usually don't let it run this long, so we're just gonna hop in. We're gonna see what my face looks like. Is everybody ready for their eyeballs to bleed out of their skulls? Gee, bleh, gross. Oh, boy. It might be my ISO, friends. It might be my ISO. It might be a little high right now. I was getting a little bit, like, you know, self-conscious about how dark my face was looking. Just because, I don't know if I need a new light configuration. I have the strangest lighting setup right now. If you were to take a look at it, I have a ring light. I have lights on in my closet that are being diffused by some curtains. I have a backlight. And then I have a big key light right here, which is shining down at like a 45-degree angle or something. I'm trying to get some, you know, like get the rampant lighting going on. If it was right in front of me, we'd do some butterfly lighting, but I'm, you know, no 1940s actress, unfortunately, so we can't do that. And usually, oh, I could just like put this on, sorry. Hey, there we go. Now I can lower the ISO. I'm so sorry that you're getting so much full frontal right now. So early on in the stream. Bongo it up. You ready? Are you ready, Liam? Are we ready for chapters 3 and 4? Because I'm ready. I've been amping myself up throughout the day. Riley, good to see you back. Liam, of course, always amazing. My original VIP, Johnny Frost. They are sunflower earrings. Thank you for noticing. Grab some food and am back. You got snacks? What kind of snacks did you grab? Are you almost done with the Biscoff stuff? I tried a little bit, right? I love me some interesting earrings. I actually, Liam, I looked on Etsy because all the best earrings are on Etsy, and I found some GameCube controller earrings. And they're not purple, which is unfortunate. It would have been way more authentic, but they are very fancy. They're like white with this sort of like gold outlining, which is giving, you know, Hampton's, you know, housewife, twice divorced, you know, which I'm kind of feeling. You know, she also games on the side.
Dude.
Bottom Text,
cool.
what is going on? Bottom Text is my homie, I swear. Those sound awesome. I am destroying a pizza right now. I bet the pizza deserved it, as you should. I had like a little turkey open face BLT sandwich. Uzu, my homie as well. What is going on? Oh, it's so good to see everybody in here. Let me see here. Did I miss anything? You look good. Fantastic. I'm glad that nobody's crying from outrage right now at my hideous face. I was right. Okay, so we got a bunch of people coming up in here. I'm assuming Static is still at work, Uzu. Correct me if I am wrong, which is totally fine. I always enjoy his little, you know, disapproving voice in my chat, just to keep me in line. Wrong! There he is. There he is. He was laying in wait until I was to call him out. Finished hours ago. Hell yeah, Static. I'm so glad you are here right now. Don't be you're too hard on yourself. I sure am, Johnny Frost. It is a symptom of the timeline with which I was born, the parents with which I was gifted upon coming out of the womb and just needing to deal with them, and then just the own voices in my head. It's a lot of things combined. But that is why I try so hard to reiterate out loud over and over again that we don't downplay and doubt ourselves, because if I've got to go through the teeth gritting notion of having to do it, then all of you do too. I remember that tragic tale of arriving out of the womb. Yeah, 'tis a shame. 'Tis a shame that's forced upon all of us and nobody asked for it. I think Liam's ready to get cozy though. He's given me a lot of cozy blanket vibes. I'm assuming that I am hoping, that is, sir, that you are enjoying your day off. You have earned it triple-fold. As we all have. I had to take like the entire morning off because I fell asleep at like 6 o'clock this morning, which was something that I wasn't expecting, but we were all up a little bit late last night. And then I slept till like 11:30 or something like that. And I was like, I could get up and do something to try to make myself feel better about myself. But fuck that shit. I'm going to curl up on the couch and I'm going to watch Josh Johnson little reels until I laugh about things enough that I feel better. Some days you're born and then it's just your problem for the next few decades. Yep, just gotta deal with it. Gotta deal with the cards that you were dealt with, which is what we were doing right now. I don't know who was here for my little surprise Wednesday stream, but we did beat Wind Waker. Oh, it was a beautiful moment. Absolutely amazing. I had Linda's almost not entire family, but her husband and her brother-in-law in chat, kind of duking it out with the gift subs, which was absolutely hilarious. And then we were all able to like get emotional together at the very profound ending of Wind Waker. It was absolutely glorious. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way. It was like being around. You beat Wind Wake? Hell yeah. I can't make any joke about that, bottom text, because all them children be underaged in that game. But I know you know how my mind works. Thanks for that. I already missed Wind Waker. We might go back, Rilery. We might kind of like tiptoe back into it and do a few mini games and do a few side quests, because they need. Welcome back to the shady side, my dude. Thank you for the bits for the gigantic Triforce. And speaking of Triforces, the reason that I was eager, I can't believe that you specifically streamed at 2 a.m. to avoid me. I did not do that on purpose, Static. I'm still not 100% sure what your sleep schedule is like. I don't really know what hours you keep. I gotta like keep a little chart next to me so that I can make sure that everything aligns okay. But it was very much a kind of like a spur of the moment decision. I knew that I wanted to stream on Wednesday, but I also wanted to, you know, catch up on life a little bit. So I did all my dishes, all my laundry. I swept, I vacuumed. I actually like took a Swiffer to the floors. It was absolutely glorious. I felt like such an accomplished human being in that moment. Take a calendar, shoot it with a shotgun. That's my sleep schedule. You and me both, dude. It's contagious. You're spreading it to me from across the ocean. Thanks for that, Static. I really appreciate it. I don't know what my life is becoming right now, but I'm incredibly grateful, incredibly happy. Yeah, I know. We're gonna get into the book, Johnny. We are definitely gonna get into the book. I'm sorry that we're not like launching into it right away. I'm sure that a bunch of people, that's probably the reason that you're here right now. I just want to get caught up a little bit. It's also like 15 minutes in. We can chat for a little bit. Your music seems either joyful or triumphant. See, that's how I try to be, Johnny. And I have a brand new redeem that I was scrambling to throw into there before I started stream because I was hanging out on Instagram for a little while and I ran into my beautiful love, Miss Jennifer Lewis. She was like on a podcast or something and she had a tiny little monologue that absolutely lifted my heart. So if anybody feels like spending channel points on that, that's in there now. It's a little long, but you know, we'll definitely reaffirm everybody's appreciation for being alive out here. I know it did for me. And I was kind of able to go like, oh yeah, I get to stream today. This is a wonderful feeling. And I have had a lot of time to really mull over. Thank you, Johnny. Yes, I've had a lot of time to mull over how things went last week. I know I've already kind of discussed it on Tuesday, but on Tuesday I was riding high on sleepy fumes and we actually got into some deep subject matter, but today I am, thankfully feeling a little bit more awake and a little bit more articulate so I can actually really fully explain myself on how I feel. I was deeply humbled last Friday. Like deeply humbled. I've had a lot of thoughts and feelings going into actually looking back over, the first real work that I finished and actually, put my entire being into pushing out into the world. I hope this stream lifts your spirits. It does, Johnny. It is the first hour or two into the stream, so therefore, like, I'm always like a little bit nervous. My cortisol levels are always a little bit high. Shady having feelings? Surely not. I have so many motherfucking feelings, Static, you wouldn't believe. But that's why I have you guys here, to actually, like, share these feelings. And also my therapist canceled this week, so you know what, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Hi, cortisol gang. I know, Liam. Whew, it's been a lot. And I'm also like on, I don't even know how many packets of pink drink right now, so like I got the twitchy leg going on right now. But I've had some good revelations this week. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's terrific. Right. It is strawberry, Johnny. It's actually wild strawberry. It is sweating so bad because it is a million fucking degrees in my room. And I'm sorry if you're hearing like a little perpetual buzz going on. That is my air conditioner. I can barely feel it. Gotta clip it. What are we clipping? What are y'all talking about? I now understand how you feel about the jump scare redeem. I started playing Terraria and added a Foxy jump scare mod. Why would you do that to yourself, Rylery? Like, think about your poor veins and arteries in your aorta. That stuff needs to, like, last you your entire life, dude. Got you, yeah, I was just curious about what you're saying. I was feeling nosy. I was like, going to insert myself a little bit. Next time it's happened. Is strawberry your favorite? So it is, Johnny. Because this has been my coffee, essentially, since I was 18 years old. It tastes friggin' delicious. Especially if you got like that good nugget ice that I spent a lot of money and I am paying a lot of money in electricity to make. And it just tastes good, but it also has caffeine in it. They have a few other flavors that have caffeine, but this is by far my favorite. For some streamers, jump scare redeems are all the cardio they get. Honestly though, okay, so I don't know. I know that a lot of us are streamers in here, and I know a lot of us also have, actual like real jobs. I'm somebody who has, unfortunately, shamefully, a real job. And it's the entire time I spend standing up. I know a lot of you know this already, but it's like, I'm a server. I'm a server in a seafood restaurant, and I am way too close to the camera right now. But I am spending my whole day just standing. The entire time. I'm talking like a good solid 12, like I did 12 hours yesterday. Very, very worth it if I do say so myself. Proud of myself. But this whole idea of just like standing, no, not standing, sitting for 9 hours straight, a little bit a little bit much for my ass. I cannot lie to you. My ass is not like actually like benefiting from this. It's starting to hurt. A job? What are you, a normie? I ain't no normie, Johnny. How fucking dare you? I'm making fucking bank doing fucking bullshit. And I am... I need to let it go because like I get too smug about my job a little bit. And I understand that, you know, like not everybody needs to go through the, you know, like 10-year journey of getting to the place where I can say that I got something like this. Because I promise you, I did suffer for it before I actually got a chance to have it. Thank you. Thank you for the applause, Liam. I picked up for that shift, I'll have you know. I made the decision to stay there yesterday, and I was in like a really good money-making spot. I was getting like 8 tops, 9 tops. I was about to say I got a 12 top, but I didn't. But oh my gosh, I had people paying on one card all day. Do you know how lucky you are in the service industry when everybody at the table's like, no, we'll have it on one card. It's okay, I've got it. Terrific, absolutely terrific. It was a good day. I was very tired and stressed out. Very stressed out. But at some point during the day, I think around hour 10, I was just like, whoa, life is good all of a sudden. I like had the fog clear and I was able to like gain some like happy perspective on shit. It was kind of nice. And then I drove an hour home. Oh my goodness. How am I still alive? I stand too much. I did 16K steps before I sat down at work today. Before you sat down. I feel that's so hard, Static, because like if I do a double at work, it is an automatic 20,000 steps. My Fitbit keeps an eye on everything and it lets me know whenever I've hit 10,000 and then later on it'll let me know when I've hit 20,000. So it kind of rubs it in my face a little bit. You also work at a warehouse. Okay. Johnny, you and Static have a lot that you could discuss. Does yoga help with aches and pains? So I don't really do yoga. I'm not necessarily a flexible person. I'm sure that stretching would help, especially now that I, in my blessed old age, have developed sciatica sometimes. And yeah. It's better. Like I got very expensive shoes for it and I had to literally Gorilla Glue back together because they were falling apart. And I don't know if it's because I do keep them in my car and it's been hitting like 90 degrees in the car. Oh, 7 with a question mark. You're not really sure if you want to salute that or not. I wouldn't. Internet issues. Shit. What happened?